Unsure what to do to stop Monday's body from continuing to shrink, Hammer accompanied his pal to the residence of Professor Andromeda in hopes that his scientific genius could find a quick solution to the Mannequin Gangsters' curious quandary.
Amazing! An incredible shrinking mannequin.
Can you help me, Doc? Help me get back to my normal size again?
When did you notice you were getting smaller?
Well, there was this one day we went for a boat ride on Crater Lake and...
Did you encounter a cloud-like mist moving over the water?
Yes, I did. What was it?
A radioactive cloud composed of gaseous elements of unknown origin. Perhaps even from another world, or from deep inside the bowels of this one.
Jeez, that don't sound good.
And this cloud, you think it made me shrink?
I believe it did.
Oh, well, do you think you can help me get back to my normal size?
Anything is possible through the wonders of science. My microgoggle analysis shows me that the molecular structure of the cells in your mannequin body have been rearranged in such a way that they began to shrink, probably as a result of a sudden loss of nitrogen, calcium, and phosphorus.
Can you add them things back in and make them grow?
Perhaps. The radioactive cloud you encountered had a negative charge, and stripped those things from you you needed to stay your normal size. So logic would dictate that if we can expose you to a positively charged radioactive cloud, it might add those things back in.
Where can we find one of those?
Beats me. I have no idea.
Well, you're a scientist, so can't you just make one? I mean, you got a laboratory and everything.
Yeah, you said yourself, anything is possible through the wonders of science.
Yes, indeed. Anything is possible through the wonders of science. But I'm afraid what you need is a mad scientist. Someone more reckless than I am, whose lust for experimentation overrides their moral compass.
I'd rather work with a happy scientist.
You ain't in no position to pick and choose. Okay, Doc. So where do we find one of them mad scientist fellows?
I have no idea.
How about you turn to the dark side for 48 hours? We promise we won't tell nobody.
I'm sorry. I wish I could help, but... No, I can't. But I shouldn't.
Shouldn't what, Doc?
No. I can't let him come out. No, not again.
Let who out? You got a mad scientist trapped down in the basement?
Oh, to create again. To be a god among men. To transform the world through the power of science.
I think he's cracking up.
You don't know what it's like. How could you? You're no scientist. I can't do it. Those pesky men in black will put me away for sure this time. But oh, help me. Please help me.
This guy needs to shrink.
Or maybe it's just a little push over the edge. Just think about it, Doc. You could create a radioactive cloud creature right here in this laboratory.
Yes. Yes, I could, but I shouldn't.
But you could.
And you will.
Yes, I will. I'm your huckleberry. It will be the greatest experiment of all time. I'll draw the electrical current down, and it will spark my chemical solution, which will transform it into a radioactive cloud creature. This one with a positive charge.
What do you mean, this one?
The negatively charged radioactive cloud creature you encountered on Crater Lake was my creation. Stand by for the operation of the lightning rod.
Will Professor Andromeda successfully create a radioactive cloud creature? Or will his maniacal mad genius only take him deeper into a delusional world of unknown dimensions? These questions and more will be answered inside our next exciting chapter of Adventures in Zero World.
I'd rather work with a happy scientist.